O'Neal Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Well, friends, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stephanie, good morning. All y'all, good morning. Angela, good morning. All the names I'm seeing in the chat, good morning, pleasant morning. It seems like we're back at square one. We're back to square one with Anthony again, friends. We are back to square one with Anthony. If you're not in the like button, I see 17 likes. I'm gonna give you all some time. Mr. 17 likes, friend. Please go ahead and hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button, please. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit it. I see 17. What's that? 20 likes. Did you hit the like button first? Did you hit the like button? You know what? Just skits it. You know what? Just skit it. Don't worry yourself. We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it together, Stefan. We're gonna watch it together. Only the writers. Tell the writers that we don't care because we're not clean the fantasy. It's played out. It is played out for sure, but I guess they're trying to show something else. I guess they're trying to show something else because I used to tell you guys that, if Anthony gets it, he would take it. And y'all said, no, O'Neal, he'll not take it. He has changed. He has changed. I'm saying, all right. All right. Good morning, O'Neal. Good morning. We are in full swing. Mardi Gras, what? And the golf course, what? The Mardi Gras business, nice. Stuff. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me. And Charmian says something about this. He knows what he's doing. I guess Shayla will fall into Amber's trap. She knows what she's. Who know what I'm doing? Him or she? They need to put them back together after this. I hope they just do, and then you know what I mean. It's like a whole thing. Can she clean the bathroom or the lawn? The countertop over clean. The countertop seems to be clean a lot. I see the dog Anthony returning to it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Charmaine, me telling you, me telling you, say, him will return. Just for like a spare pum pum, him will return. No matter me have to call Smithy, I will probably be calling Smithy and have a conversation with Smithy about all of this. Because Smithy see what's going on. Anyways, let's keep running.
While you have them, try to just do whatever I can. Here, give this to your dad, please. So you and Amber have a big boy bed for him set up? Because I'm getting him.
Yeah, we're gonna get one. We're gonna get one. Just,
What y'all got for him now? Like a little
situation.
Charmaine, come get him, Charmaine. Come get him. Come get him. Anthony is a mess this morning. Please let Anthony slip up with Shayla and tell Amber it's a divorce. Look here. Look here. If when a girl get the chance for divorce Anthony again and she doesn't do it, if they slip up again and Amber doesn't do it, I'm done with Amber. He is full of it. He ain't changed yet. Him trying to cross the line, and Sheila is going to tell on him secrets again. Secrets again. Why is he still there talking? Didn't he have Kai on the weekend? That's correct. Him if you just drop Kai off and move on. Marcus says the moment him see what's going on at the title, him didn't even watch it. All him come straight to the comments. Cause I know at this point Anthony and Amber in a divorce ASAP. You know what, Marcus, you're right. You're absolutely right. Does Amber and Anthony the divorce ASAP? Need a divorce ASAP. Just like Marcus is saying, Do they need a divorce ASAP? Not even them. Not even need to delay. Not right now.
Use your restroom real quick.
So what? Hold on. What I'm going to go use the bathroom for? Am I doing in the bathroom? My question is why? What him need in the bathroom? Why is Anthony going to be using the bathroom? Is he going to be choking the bishop? Is that what he's going to be doing? Why does he need to use the bathroom? Is he going to be shaving the carrot? That's what I want to know. So he has sat down and watched all of this. And it looked to me as if he's about to pull a Willy Wonka, basically. Why I'm going into the bathroom? Why does he need to use the bathroom? That's the question for the audience. Why does Anthony need to use the bathroom? That is the question. I'm going to keep the video playing because I want y'all to see it in its entirety.
Yeah, go ahead. Just keep a clean house, Anthony.
So we're back to the same thing again. Basically, Anthony is here with the idea. We know why. We don't know why. We don't know why he's gone to the bathroom. Choking the bishop. Him gone to the bathroom for choke the bishop. The bishop, I'll get choked basically. He's gone to the bathroom for choke the bishop. You know, some people say, I looked in the Wayne comment and some people say, he must shave the carrot. You know, he must shave the carrot. Look here. Anthony's an extremely nasty man. Extremely. The nastiness for Anthony are going with is out of him is a freak. He's a super freak. That's exactly what's going on. Listen to me. At this point, to go wash him hand, him now wash him hand none at all. Him going in the bathroom to go do other things. Shower him going in the bathroom to go do other things. Go wash him hand what? Wash him hand after I'm done with him nastiness and him foolishness. Him need to go in me out. Anthony's out of line. O'Neill, Amber never loved Anthony. Equal Anthony never loved Amber. That may be true. We have to give him credit because he's taking care of business by himself. I'm not giving him credit for going to the bathroom. It's nasty. In the woman's bathroom. So basically, she's going to be seeing a bunch of things just in the, you know. He's a mess. He's disgusting. If you ask me, he's disgusting. That's why I'm ever be careful about people using my bathroom because I never know if they're going to be leaving stains all around the counter. That is a good question, Sharon. Will Shayla, go for it again? That's a question. Will she go for it again? Well, you never know, you know. You never know. You never know. You might just go for it. And wants an empty-headed woman. He's a weak dude. A woman with her own mind is too much for the man. You know what? No, might be right. Hey, you know, it is what it is. You might be right that's basically what he wants. You know. You know, she's going to the bathroom to give it to him. She might just go in the bathroom to make sure so she gets the things done. Basically, it seemed like it's what is today? Palm Monday. I guess it's Palm Monday. Basically. It's absolutely because Shayla has no loyalty to anybody but herself. I agree with that. For those who are coming in, today is Palm Monday. Today is Palm Monday at Shayla's. I have no idea what's going on. Anthony is extremely. It looked like me don't know him just not get satisfied, you know. Good morning, Angela Atkinson. Look, let me be the first to say that it's disgusting. It is extremely disgusting. Let me be the first to say that I don't agree with it. Let me be the first to say that Anthony is out of pocket, very much out of pocket. Let me be also the first to say that if he is to cross the line here, right? on this Palm Monday that we're having, basically. You understand? So, if you were happen to cross the line on Palm Monday, I hope Amber does what she needs to do. Finally, if she doesn't do it, people like me and Angela Atkinson are gonna have it out because I'm going to keep my foot on her neck. You understand? Because it is what it is. It is what it is. If she doesn't do it, little uncles is there having some quality alone time. Eh? Try with him trifling stuff. Nasty. It's extremely nasty. Leave where's Anthony wants to break up back Shayla and Amber fake relationship. Interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, it fake, yes. It never read from man. That is true. Anthony at the bathroom doing something by himself. It is Palm Monday, Angela, in case you don't realize what's going on. The choking of the bishop is out of pocket and out of line. You should be choking the boy in there roll dice and I play marbles. Oh Lord, oh Lord. If she doesn't, I'm gonna keep my hand on her neck. Amber leaves her home wide open. Wide open. Wide open. That's why men have to stay out of them bathroom. That's exactly, you have to stay out of your bathroom. You can't get too freaky because it's clear that the freakness out of him just can't stop. It nasty, George. This is why you have to keep them out of the, you put them in the outside bathroom. Disgusting. Well, in case I'm telling you, Amber is waiting for little uncles to mess up so she can run and live her life. She should have gone a long time. Look here, look here, look here. That's my thing with all of this, Amber doesn't. Amber should have been gone long ago. Amber should have been gone long ago. Okay? Amber should have been gone long ago. And now let me state some things right here. So because I feel like, yes, when Amber come up with the foolishness, I have to give her the rip. But let me state some things right here. If it is now 1-to-1, meaning Amber cheated before the relationship and Anthony cheated during the marriage. If Anthony does his thing with Shayla again, if them do it again, then at that point in time, it cannot be, you can't say because of one thing is the other thing and because of this, because of that. You cannot say that. You cannot say any of that. You're going to have to give the whole entire blame for Anthony if that is the case at that point in time. And let me just say that so people know my position. Let me just state that. That's all I can state. Anthony and Shayla has always belonged together. Maybe them belong together. Maybe they do. That's a good thing, Dre. Maybe them really do belong together. Amber says she doesn't care if Anthony and Shayla crosses them again. She did say that. She did say that, But she has to check out as well. I want her to just check out entirely. I just don't want her to be waiting to check out. To me, I just don't look here. I just didn't want Amber to be waiting on something to happen. She didn't even realize that the marriage is weird and the marriage is not getting there. That's what I wanted from the Amber character, but I haven't gotten that from her. That's what I only want from her. She should have left and the front door open for that. Anthony clearly needs constant therapy to talk about to heal from his lack of self-control around Shayla. Sometime, yeah. Only if Amber so long ago had gone so long ago, the storyline would have ended. Not quite, because I think they could have gone other places with the storyline. I think they could have done other things. Me personally, I believe that if they had done the divorce, they could have gone to many different places with the storyline. I believe so. Now, what I think it is, Stephanie, is that maybe we're saying that. This is what I'm saying. Maybe they're saying that they would need more people. In other words, to make the cast bigger. Because if they had changed the storyline, I'm going to give Amber her own person. right? And then would have Anthony and Shayla go through together. You could have seen that dynamic of Anthony and Shayla. You could have seen Amber blossoming by herself, working with herself with her new partner. You might have had some moments when Anthony try Amber again and she might refuse him again, right? You might have that going on. You might have maybe some business that they had tied up and it never finished working out, so them still working on that, so him still cause a little bit of issues. But it wouldn't be like this though. You could have had it. If you were to write it, you could have had it. You could have had it. Anthony has a real fantasy. Both Shayla and Amber knows about. A lot of married men have a fantasy that their wife will not indulge in, so that is why they will cheat. That is true, Shami. That is true. Iman would love Shayla to be with Anthony. You know what? Would this actually bail Iman out? That's a good question. Would them cheating, interesting, help Iman out? That's very interesting actually. That's a good question. That's a good thing. Yes or no? That's a very, very good take right there, so. That's a very, very good take. That is a very, 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 very good take. Very, very good take. Would that actually help them out? That's very interesting. Mike has a right when he told Amber to let the two horny people get together. She needs to leave so she can finally heal from the losses and go back to the businesswoman that she was before. She definitely not the same businesswoman right now because it's crazy. I believe from what we've seen, she gave him a chance because of her own guilt with Wayne. She's ready. It's also not uncommon for a woman or a man to give their spouses another chance, but have her exit. That does make sense. Simply, that makes sense. Simply, Miss Nay, that does make sense. This is a very plausible argument. That's very plausible. That's very plausible. I don't think she wants him anymore. Don't take the storyline backwards. That's true. That's true. Iman is playing both Delicia and Shayla. Iman Shayla is going to always reminisce about each other. Plus, they have a child. This was a mistake on Amber's part to take him back. This is unfixable. And this is probably what I was saying though. Simply misname, love what I say. But this kind of what I think Dre shares my sentiments. There's also the dynamic of them having a child. And I've always said that when somebody have a child with somebody, it really is tough to get over. Because you're always thinking of working it out. You're just always thinking of working it out. That's all the deal is, you know? That is also true, Angela Atkins. That's fair. The skits are based on marriage, cheating, makeup, and then cheat again. That's fair. That is fair. Iman not be leaving Shayla. So Sharon review said Iman not leave Shayla. Amber was right when she said to that to Anton that she is never enough. She may have been right. You know what? She may have been right, to be honest. Shayla was all over the place like yesterday's skits, and she will be on a lot of skits today. Possibly. Possibly. Anthony and Ben are going to start cheating. This is what I think. It feels to me like Anthony and Ben are about to start cheating again. That's what it feels like to me. Will Anthony, here's what the deal is, and Ben start cheating again. That is what I think is going on here. So this is what I think because I saw Ben today left alone by himself at the what you call it, at the gym. The only thing like Anthony, the only thing Anthony likes about Shayla is the freak show. But he knows Shayla offers nothing else. I disagree. The storyline ended for them, but the fuel is more profitable. I see. I see. I see. No problem. No. Amber still want her husband. You think so? No problem. It's one of those ones that, hey, may have a point on it, but I mean, hey, I can see different angles. At this point, Iman is not going to leave Shayla alone. It looks like that too. I think like Iman put it on her so well. She put it on Iman so good. It's terrible. When they decided to mess with Kelvin up, the whole Brittany thing and the Noel thing, they blew it with his storyline. See, that's what I'm saying, Curtis. That's kind of what I'm saying as well too. I feel like them could have go Curtis and them could have go to not Curtis. They could have gone to Kelvin and Amber. I think they could have done that. I think they could have done that. And I think that them probably have more inkling into it, but again, that's just my little take on it. Amber needs to get herself together, and move on. Shayla knew Anthony was bringing that baby home, and she knew what she was doing to clean yesterday, and would pee there. You know what? I'm wondering if she's okay. I don't know if she's aware about the cleaning. That's weird because Charmaine said something the other day. Let me ask y'all this: is Shayla aware of her over cleaning? It's a question. Is Shayla aware of this? Kelvin and Amber would have been good together. Honestly, Shadara, I do think so as well. Contrary to what people believe, I really do think so. I really do think so. I think they could have give us another marriage in Kelvin and Amber if they wanted to. If they really wanted, I think they could have. No, I'm gonna say run and married right after divorce because you want to heal first. And I want to see the healing process first. But I think they have something. I'm just saying. Okay, why I asked this question, right? And people said no, because Charmaine made a very important point yesterday, and she said that Shayla has done this cleaning thing for so long it has become a part of her. Very, very interesting thing. Charmaine said Shayla was using this cleaning thing to get Anthony for so long that it has now become her thing. Because that was the way that she got Anthony. So now basically she's kind of stuck in it. It's like it's automatic for her to do it. She's not even aware. She's subconsciously cleaning and she's not even aware that she's cleaning. That's what Charmaine said yesterday. And me really seeing it. I would have with this just put a new man in it for Amber. At this point, Anthony is boring. Yeah? Because I love the cleaning. Him love the Clorox wipes. Pierre told Sheila yesterday that she was over cleaning. Right. Shayla only cleans in one spot, the island. She doesn't even sweep around the wipe, and she just wipes. That's correct. And at the same motion with Amber said before. If Amber and Anton divorce, they're gonna give Amber a new man, then mess it up like they did with Kelvin and Victor. So you know what? You want her to stay then? You want her to stay together? Well, PR said to her that she cleaned the heck out of her kitchen counter. It's already clean. She did say that. She did. PR did say that yesterday. So Charmin made that reference and said that she think that is a thing. Yes, Shayla knows that Anthony better than Amber does. Amber and Kelvin chemistry. I think they had chemistry. I believe that they have a little chemistry. I could have seen a little bit of chemistry, but hey, it is what it is. Yes, she's aware. She don't use the kitchen. She's aware she don't use the kitchen. The writers are playing. The writers are playing. All she does is clean that counter. That's correct. That's all she does. She clean the counter. Only the writers don't like Amber. Them don't like Amber at all. You guys believe the writers don't like Amber? But Amber are part of the writing team. Do the writers like Amber? I'm gonna take a poll on this for you, Eslin. So Eslin, here's what the writers are doing. It's a little trick, right? So the writers realize that Amber is one of the most loved characters in their entire skit. People watch Amber entirely. And they realize that you love to hate on a Shayla. So what the deal is this. The deal is they have to create pitfalls and traps to keep you interested in watching Amber. And Amber is a part of that writing as well, too. I think she writes these things herself, but that's what she does. She'll write herself in those places because she wants you to get, upset with her and talking. That's what she wanted to do. O'Neill, I'll never write for Amber and Anthony to say it together. I write for Amber. Makes sense, Angela Atkinson. I think I'm with you. I mean, I've always said that they need a divorce now. Remember, O'Neill's stance hasn't changed, even when me and Teresa spoke about it and I said that they need a divorce because I don't feel like the marriage is warranted. The writers like all the characters in the skit. Them like everybody else, Ashley, except if Amber's writing her own skits, she's all over the place. Sometimes she writes her own little pieces them. So that's why I say that's what's going on. Well, that's what I believe, that she writing her skits. O'Neill, Amber wants Anthony, but she wants Anthony to be more like Wayne. Who stood up for her and made her feel special and like a priority. And so I think that she wants Wayne, meaning she wants, okay, this is kind of what I was talking about yesterday. Amber likes some things about Anthony, and that's the thing is almost like she had tried to change him into something that he's not. He's not that type of guy. I don't know if I said this the other day to you guys, and I said that some people are who they are. Anthony is not like Wayne. So what Amber might not understand is I can't change Anthony. So it's either I like what I'm getting or I don't like what I'm getting. Go back to that. Don't show us a person all of your kind of statement. Anthony is showing Amber all of him. The question is Amber being honest and saying, you know what, I don't like this all that I'm seeing? Or is she saying, well, let me see if I can change this little part and I can change the other part? And that's where you run into problems. That's where you get into problems. That's where you get into the problems. I really wanted Kelvin to be her person, but I wouldn't mind seeing her spin the block with Wayne. I don't know if I want her with Wayne either, because I think Wayne, every time I see Wayne with somebody, it feels like a joke. Wayne feel like a joke to me, basically. They're trying to make Shayla a housewife when she's only a concubine. It's not a concubine. Amber don't want Wayne. She don't want Anthony to have Wayne's characteristics. She wants Anthony to have. That's correct, and that's what I'm saying. So and that's the thing that I'm saying. Anthony is Anthony and Wayne is Wayne. That's the part now that I think they're trying to give to us, so them people understand about people. Anthony is Anthony and Wayne is Wayne. You either like Anthony as Anthony is, or you either go for somebody like Wayne, or you wait until you find somebody that is close enough that gives you all of what the two give you. That's what I think them trying to say to us. Let me see what else. So I don't like, I think anybody, okay, Wayne is a joke in relationships. Wayne is a joke in relationships. Wayne is a joke. Let me see if it's just me alone think this. Look here. Every single time Mr. Wayne inside of a relationship, I don't believe it. I'm just going along with the 90s type of fine foolishness. Wayne up going out with the honey pot girl, but I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, but I still don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a joke. I would love that trip to Spain, the Victor storyline and the Kelvin storyline. Hate they ruined their characters. I hate that they did that. You love the trip. Only remember when they was in LA before the baby came out. It's Anthony baby. How Wayne was getting into Shayla and Anthony almost eat Wayne head off. That's correct. I remember that. Storyline has no substance. It's just going into circles. Thank you very much, Shadar, because that's kind of what I'm saying. Wayne is a, yes. Spinning the block with Wayne would be a dead end again. I don't want to see that. That's correct, Christopher. I don't want to see it either. It's just Wayne is a dead character. See, that's the thing about being a comic. You get stuck in a comic kind of role. Unless, okay, Wayne would have to get married and be very, very faithful for anyone to believe him. At this point, he's not believable. I'm not believing that Wayne is being neat. I'm not believing any of the things, and because him looking at different directions, we don't believe him. We not believe him. Amber tries to teach Anthony how to be a real man. Well, you see, and that sometimes that's a fallacy. You can't really teach nobody how to be anything. What you can do is be yourself, and either them learn or not. But no matter try to say you're going to try being a teacher. That's what I would say. I'm not going to try to be your teacher of anything. I'm not going to try to teach you anything. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to give you me, and I'll see exactly how you handle that. If you handle it well, hey, cool. We can work. If you don't handle it, then so be it. No, will I communicate? Sure. If you ask questions, sure. But that's about it. Well, fire the writers and recharge. Recharge with new substantive, please. Them love message down. Amber wants Anthony to grow 2 pairs of balls. Be a man and stand up for her on the spot. That will turn her on. And he won't. You know? You want only for half of him writing skills? Do you want to see O'Neill write some? Do you want to see O'Neill write some of this stuff? I saw. If they had hired me, what I would do is, let me be very clear. If they hired me, I would go for a team though. So I would actually go for a writing team. I would actually go into. Is what I would do. I would go into. I'd go into Jamaica and I'd get some people from here, and I would marry the two together, and I would try to write some more substantive skits. I really would write some more substantive skits if I got the chance. No, not sure. You're going to write some conflicts, but there are ways to the conflicts, I believe. So you know what I mean. That's the thing. I would write some more substantive skits with some more substance inside of it. That's what I would do. I can say Amber just having fun after divorce and not being in a serious relationship. That is true. You could see her. That is true. She could even be by herself. That is also true. That is also true. You could see her divorce and be by herself. That is true. Shayla did not like Anthony's weakness at times too. It's just that she could use it to her. Okay, it's just that she could use it to her advantage. Gotcha. She never liked him weakness either. Wayne only wanted Amber in the bed. He was never even seen with her out. They never seen with her. Arby, Shayla invited them to the movie. Wayne declined. Amber wanted to go out. So now, so basically, she was being kept. She was being kept around. Or maybe if Shayla and Anthony, something would happen to Kai and trigger another DNA test. What I think I'm hearing you guys saying is that you don't want a break of Amber going through all of this. Well, here's the question. If Shayla, here's the question. Here's the question I have to answer. If Shayla and Anthony got back together, would you watch it? That's the big question. Those are the questions that people ever ask you. If Shayla and Anthony got back together, would you watch it? Because there's only so long that you're going to be able to see karma for. After a period of time, you could probably go and get bored. Miss Fatal, makes sense. The storylines are okay. The problem is that the writers never finish one before they start a new one. Boom. I believe that that's plausible. That's a plausible comment. See? So if your answer is no, that's why them not gonna do it. Because they know you're not gonna watch it. That's exactly why. If your answer is no, which it is, look inside the chat. If your answer is no, then that's why they're going to be very cautious with doing that, because they realize that you guys won't watch it. Women writers are my Temu writer. You're not easy. So in other words, then maybe the writers are not all that bad. It's the drama. You'd watch it, eh? For the drama. Because I've stuck it out for 3 years and I feel invested. Would you watch it? It's Wayne's Way or the Highway. That's right. They are producers. No, I won't watch it because then I would be. It would be. I would be as stupid as the writing to see Shayla and Anthony. Meaning. This is what I'm. Let me rephrase that. If Amber left Anthony, right? Let's not put left. Divorced Anthony and Shayla, right? Then Shayla and Anthony got together. Would you watch? That's what I'm asking. That's exactly what I'm asking. Let me be very clear as to what I'm asking. Would you watch that? Until they can give Shayla the karma without bringing Amber down. I think they got tired of people praising Amber, so they brought the Wayne thing back. They haven't been together in more than 2 years. Yes, so I don't know if it's is that them disappointed people praising Amber. It's just that Amber is this okay. Amber is the most lovable character. So the point of the matter is that because she's lovable, she has the most eyeballs. You can't put her in just goody goody circumstances. You have to give her a bunch of conflicts like the Mishana that makes you frustrated. Or you have to give her Anthony that makes you frustrated. Or give her Darren. Or you give her someone else. You have to give her those things to keep the interest. That's what they're doing. So your answer is still no. You wouldn't watch it. Something more realistic. You want something more realistic from the skits. By the way, they are watching all of what you guys are saying. They do watch O'Neill TV channel. So every time when I talk, them see them things here. O'Neill, I feel the writers did more research when introducing a new storyline. Then put a period at the end. Then it will draw us in. So you want them to research the storyline them more. Makes sense. Still a no for me. So in other words, you know, still I say no, nah, go watch it. That's why them have to keep Amber in the marriage so she now get divorced. And this is why Amber is not going to get divorced, because if they divorce Anthony, their viewership are going to go down. You guys understand now? At that the people them get a business model. Friends, me know. It's just a business model. That's what it is. That's why it's a business model. Right? Them so them can show you whatever it is. Now, maybe the only reason why I don't watch O'Neill TV is because O'Neill tried to expound upon the topics them, and I try to bring them into different lines, because of course there are real life situations that we can actually talk about, and we try to engage each other on it. So in other words, it changes. Because today we might get a topic we can talk on, and then tomorrow we get a topic we fight on, and then we fight on the next topic. I'm thinking that's why you watch O'Neill TV. Basically, I'm thinking. That's why I tried to make watch TV, watch this for. No, I couldn't watch any Shayla and Anthony because I don't like either of them, and frankly, I'm sick of them both. I'd rather watch Bethany and Larry. Country, and please get in touch with O'Neill. Oh, you know I'm a great writer, Jackie. I love how you write for me. Boy, I love how you just a write for me, boy. Thank you so much. You believe in me. Lord gosh, I love how you believe in me. But yes, they have to keep Amber in these precarious spots, because if they don't, then you might won't watch it. That's why. Maybe Amber and Ron will be too boring. I think while I like Ron, he's a bit boring. That's the truth. But maybe that's me. Maybe it's just me. You know what? I'm gonna take myself out of it. Do you think that Ron is boring? Let me ask y'all that. Maybe it's just me. Wayne soon call me. That is correct. This is why I'm keeping them together. This is why I'm keeping them together. Do you think that Ron is boring? And that's what I'm saying. So in other words, what you guys are seeing is that because Bethany and Larry has not had, have they had any cheating episodes? I don't think they have had it. You know what? Let me ask this question. Has Bethany and Larry had any cheating episodes? Let me ask one of that. Ron is a nice guy, but me don't know what Ron need. Ron needs something else on screen. Him too serious for something like this. People are getting turned off with Anthony and Shayla character night after night. So the writers had to bring back Amber and Anthony with Shayla sprinkle in it. Yes, them have to do that. Because if they don't do that, then you're going to lock off the station and them have to eat food. So that's what's going on. He was in the beginning and he's still finding himself. Do we have a cheating episode with Larry and Bethany? No. I want to say no. Most of y'all said no. So then, Amber and Anthony's lead storyline in the writers are not breaking it up. So this is the deal with it. I think what they need to do then is they need to take cues. They need to take cues from the. They need to take some cues from the Bethany and Larry storyline. Because Bethany and Larry storyline still has conflicts in it. But there is no cheating. I think what people are like is the cheating. This is what I think you guys are tired of. If I'm hearing you all right. You would not mind. People would not mind Anthony and Amber together, but they don't like the cheating. I think this is the deal. I think that is the deal. Me think that is the cheating people have a problem with. Them don't like the fact that it goes to cheating every 2 seconds. I think that's what it is. I don't know if I'm correct with this, but I think the idea is this. I think that you guys would watch it. Only like the cheating. In other words, them could have sprinkled other things in there as they go along. Them could have give them other I think you want to see other conflicts. I think that's what you're trying to see. Other conflicts. I think this one I say. I think y'all want other conflicts. I think we don't want other conflict apart from cheating. I think of that to not tell me. Because you see cheating with Dominic and Mike. You see cheating with Rafi. You see cheating with Anthony. You see cheating with Amber part from before. Then you see cheating with Shayla. Then you see cheating with Iman. That's what I think on want to see. You have to tear a character down sometimes to build the audience back up. I do believe that they're watching at times. If there weren't any drama, would we watch? I don't say a divorce, only a teasing, and that's what I'm saying. Them go and tease it each time because them have a pique or interest. At the cheating on the sicker man, on the sick of the cheating, and you like me too. Me now, after a period of time, you're like, all right, okay, guys, can we get something else? Because you see the cheating too much. I really the cheating, y'all not really like, you know. You need to stay in that vein. They need to get the karma. We're not asking them not to have drama. We're just asking them to elevate the storylines. Cheating is not the only dramatic thing. That's what I'm saying, Christopher. That's what I think on another. I think y'all are saying that. Una say, hey, when Anthony come back, Una want to see him have other things with him. Maybe a heart attack. Maybe you see him have sickness in that. Maybe you see him have something else. But what I think people don't like is that them don't like the fact that they must say cheating every single time in them face. They can't escape the cheating. That's what I think it is. Now, Dubstar, the only thing I would say though is that some way, somehow, they've gotten Larry and Bethany to become a staple. People actually do like those skits. Based on the numbers, people like it. They watch it and they like it. You know, them like the stuff. Cheating is a coward way out. That's true. Amber and Anthony's storyline is based on cheating, so I think it should stay in that vein. The only thing is that I think them do it too much though. I think they oversaturate it. I would have loved for them to make Amber and Anthony a power couple, give Amber a backbone, right? Them can argue about no cheating. Maybe that's what them probably wanted to do. Maybe that's what people are wanted to see a little bit. I think they could have done it a different way. Them could have get Amber to be extremely strong, and then may have like me no know. Then build her up to be very very strong first for a good couple months. Then you might give her a dip in her character again. I think that's what they needed to do. But what I'm doing, Amber, is Amber's peaks aren't very high, and her valleys are very low. That's a problem. Her peaks. So in other words, when them are right, when they're writing the character, Amber goes up, and then it's like she plateaus. And then she barely bump up again, and she plateau lower than before. That's what happens to Amber. Amber now have this long, slow moving up because Shayla has that. Where Shayla will go way up in the ear. And it take a whole time before she gets a fall. That's what I say that's with everything else. Well, friends, it was a great discussion this morning. I don't want to hold us too long. I was trying to see exactly there's another skit that they would bring out for us. It is a holiday, so hey, happy holiday. I don't know what day today is, but friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Have a wonderful morning. Enjoy. If it's your day off today, enjoy your day off. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.